Jaku-Chara Tomozaki-kun is a self-help book turned into an anime. Maybe normal people only need to read a book to learn how to change their life for the better, but I'm a degenerate otaku, so I can only internalize messages presented to me in animated fiction from a country across the ocean. I discovered the show at a very low point in my life, very vulnerable, very sad, very depressed kind of time in my life. The absolute lowest point in my life, actually. Rock bottom. Rock bottom tier character Mordred Doombitch, that was me. I've always been something of a half person that never understood how people around me worked or why I seemed to not work around other people. As a child, this never bothered me. I only found that being an outsider sucked when I got to high school, but my whole life I had never learned how to perform normalcy, so I was totally lost. Stack that social awkwardness with ostracization, bullying, poor academics, stoked insecurities, and self-loathing, and you've got the perfect recipe for teenage angst. That was me, circa 2021. No fun, good thing I had no gun. I wanted to do better in life, but I just didn't know how. I had missed the memo on how to be a human person. So that's when Jaku-Chara Tomozaki-kun walked into my life, kicked me in the ass, and swept me off my feet. It was the exact thing I had needed at just the right time that it's practically some kind of cosmic coincidence that I discovered it when I did. This is an anime that teaches people like me some tips and tricks on how to act like a person in polite society, and it's people like me who are people like the eponymous protagonist, Fumiya Tomozaki. What all three of us have in common is that we're social outcasts, we generally hate people, we have no idea what everyone else is doing to be normal, and we have a highly specialized interest that has turned us into a freak. If this sounds like you, give this show a watch. Everyone else who's normal, you can just watch Horimiya again. It's okay, I'm letting you. The advice the show gives, I will tell you, is real. Actual, real good advice that I have used in my own life. You gotta realize you should and want to change. You gotta learn how to do it, you gotta plan it, then you gotta commit. It's just the trans-theoretical model of change, baby. You'll be a normie in no time. Outside of being edutainment for degenerates, it's also a social drama at times, but I gotta say, the drama is not what made me like the show on my initial viewing. I was all in on the learning aspect, and I thought taking time away from that for high school anime bullcrap detracted from what I enjoyed most about the show. On later viewings, I thought, actually, this drama is pretty engaging if I just get into it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Who cares? Some other negatives would be that the soundtrack sucks, the writing is jank, and the art gets jankier than the writing. But despite that, this show stands out to me in that it is anti-degenerate. It wants to put you on the upward spiral of self-betterment, and I can't say I know of many shows that actively try to do this without some layers of abstraction. At its absolute worst, this show is just another run-of-the-mill, boring high school anime. At its absolute best, though, Jaku-Chara Tomozaki-kun can change a person's life for the better, like it did for me. Except I became a VTuber, so I probably just got worse.